Good afternoon, and welcome back to another episode of the Grimaldo Group, where we love helping families create wealth through homeownership. And today, with me again is Juan Grimaldo, the one and only. How are you, Juan?
I'm doing terrific, Angel. Thank you for asking. Thanks for having me and being here with us. I'm
What,
excited.
what's the hot topic? I mean, interest rates is always a hot topic. Where are we with the interest rates?
Well, let me see real quick. They're actually really low right now.
They're dropping.
They're dropping, and it's so amazing. There's so many opportunities. There's not a huge competition when you're out there showing homes or seeing homes against you. You don't have to bid 30, 40, $50,000, pay for the seller's closing costs, pay for their cat, their dog, and their ice cream. Things have changed a lot, Angel, and it's in a very short period of time.
Yes, indeed. And if you're on the fence, like waiting, because I've had people tell me, I'm going to wait for the interest rates to drop. Well, they're dropping. You can't get onto the train when the train is leaving.
Exactly.
You need to be at the train station at the ready for when that train arrives to take you to your destination.
It's really crazy because people think, I'm going to wait for the market to crash. I'm going to wait for the market for the prices to go down. Then the prices go down. Well, the rates went up. I'm going to wait for the price. So it's like never getting on a treadmill and trying to get to the corner. You're not moving at all,
Yeah. Well, again, this is a great time because I've seen one particular house went from $425,000 down to $380,000.
Crazy.
And the folks are eager to sell because they have other commitments. And when you were thinking about, geez, the rates are at 7.25, I'm going to wait. By the time you wait and you see the effects of lower interest rates and you start getting ready, it's like going hunting. I've said this before. Let's go hunting. And you see game out there, and now you're going to go and retrieve whatever tool you're going to use, bow and arrow, whatever it may be, to go hunting. It's kind of late in the game.
Yep.
Okay. So you need to be at the ready.
You have to be the gun loaded,
ready
to aim, and okay, I'm ready. Let's go. What does that mean? Having your pre-qual ready. If you're going to be shopping, talk to one of us so we can connect you with the right person.
Mm-hmm.
Get that gun ready so when the game shows up.
Boom. Affirmative. You have to have the rounds in that weapon.
And as a matter of fact, Angel, we want to let you guys know that on Saturday, I know it's a short notice, but we have been promoting this. We have a bus tour. We're going to be touring some amazing, beautiful homes in Verrado. That doesn't mean you have to buy in that community itself. However, most of those models are throughout the city. So if you're curious as to what the market is doing, where they're at, the prices and everything, I mean, we see prices in the 350 range and above, which it's unheard of. I mean, if you go back 6 months, Angel, there was nothing under 400,000. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, definitely. Not only that, you find a house at the time at 400 or 450, and then you say, Angel, I want to place an offer. Okay. So you have to compete with 10, 15 other offers, and then you have to give $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 above asking price. And then there were sellers saying, I want the buyer to cover my closing costs. It potentially could be $7,000, $8,000, $9,000.
No inspections, Angel. If you want this house, you buy it as it is, where it is, nothing. You're not getting anything. You want it? Sure.
So when the interest rates went up, that was an opportunity. It is an opportunity.
It's still opportunity.
It's a great opportunity because that brought price reductions, and now sellers eager to say, I will pay for your closing costs, Mr. Buyer, in addition to property being now in the 300s.
100%.
And now when I say be at the ready, be at the ready means I'm talking to a realtor, a proactive realtor. And the Grimaldo Group has proactive realtors, okay?
100%.
You reach out to a proactive realtor, you're in communication, you begin to talk and understand the buying process to the T, okay? No questions asked.
You're not only, you don't only have your gun loaded, you are prepared, you have experience, so someone behind you, that has going to help you aim and shoot and get the right deal for you.
Already looking at houses, you get homes sent to your email and from the comfort of your home or from your job. Those that, open up the cell phone every so often at work.
That they're working.
I can't blame you. You're looking at houses and thinking about houses. And as you go to bed, you're thinking about the house that we're going to buy. And that begins to develop inside of you. And you're talking to your spouse and you're talking to the children and getting everyone excited. And then you find that the interest rates are dropping and you're already speaking to a lender And that lender may have pre-qualified you potentially with a higher interest rate. But when you're keeping an eye on the market and you have a proactive lender that's reaching out to you and saying, are you aware of the fact? Correct. If you get a realtor, proactive realtor, as the Grimaldo Group has, and you get also a proactive lender,
which we work with,
and we work with several, and you have these individuals working on your behalf, Lord have mercy.
Magic happens. And the beautiful thing about that, Angel, is if they know where they're at, if they know what they need to do, and we have everything lined up for them, these opportunities come up and you go in. Now, one of the things that I encounter, Angel, and I coach my clients a lot. I'm on the listing side now, but when I was with the buyers, I would say, you know what? Do not be surprised if we get you a home. And the first home, maybe most of our clients see at the most 5 houses and they get under contract. So if you're out there shopping and you see the one house that you love, it's not because it's just, let me look at more houses because I want to make sure. It's like the reason you found that perfect home is because we have proactive agents like Angel. Like this guy goes in, gets a client the perfect house, and they say, you know what? Should we do it? Let's go look at more homes. And they're like, after they see 3, 4, 5 homes, they're like, oh my gosh, that other home we really love, and that other home is gone. So it's best that you take that decision, make that decision. And the reason you're seeing the house that you love is because we're not just going out there to show you 1,000 homes to see which one to see what sticks. We do a proactive search so that house that you get or the houses that you receive are within your criteria, and then they find you the perfect home. This cuts up a lot of time, and because a lot of people sometimes get confused, right? After seeing so many homes, which house that I just saw, right? So when you come to us, don't be surprised if you find a home within the first 2, 3 houses that you see.
It's awesome because we love to listen. We do talk a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But
we listen
because we're passionate about what it is that we do. And then I love teaching. And I believe helping buyers find their home, it requires me to listen. I want to know what you're looking in a home within your budget, of course. I've had clients that say, well, I want my dream house. Well, that's where the pre-qual and the lender plays a role. We need to work as diligently as possible to get what you're looking for, but we need to do so within the parameters of your budget.
100%. And I think that's huge, Angel. The fact that you take the time to listen to their needs and take a beautiful search to just a few homes, it makes a big difference because again, it could be overwhelming, wouldn't it?
Yes, it could be, but we try to make it as easy as possible. That's our goal.
Our job is to be the one to stress. We leave for you guys. We want this to be an amazing experience, and again, that's why having someone experienced like the Grimaldo Group, it's going to be key to making this process as seamless as possible.
I mean, when I have the pleasure of listening and also providing quality and value to this transaction or relationship that we build together, and I can fine tune and through the network that I've developed, boom, and I provide the house. I've had several times where they tell me I want a house in this location. I want it in 4-bedroom, for example, a certain way. And lo and behold, through the network that I've developed and through the assistance of the entire Grimaldo Group, here's the house. And they say,
sometimes even before going on the market, right?
Affirmative. Before things hit the market, here's the house at an awesome price, better than what you were expecting, at the location that you were requesting, and even in better condition than what you were expecting as well. But then they tell me, we can't go forward. I mean, there's got to be more houses out there. And unfortunately, on occasions, after searching 8, 9, 10, even 20 homes, we come back to realize we lost that grand opportunity. It came from the sky. And so please give us the opportunity to go above and beyond. That's what our objective is,
100%.
To go above and beyond for our clients. We love what we do. I think I've said that a few times. Why is that? I don't know. Very passionate about what we do.
It's okay. I think passion is important, right? I mean, imagine just being like, I can open the door for you. I can show you that property. But not doing the search, a proactive search, and saying, hey, Mr. Ms. Klein, look at these homes that I found for you. Instead of just you browsing in the internet and say, hey, Angel, let's go see these houses, or Juan, let's go see these homes. Well, in reality, it's like, look at this. Did you see the house that I sent you? That's basically what you asked for. Let's go check it out, get it before it's gone.
Be at the ready. If you're not, I highly suggest that you do so
as soon as possible.
Affirmative. I mean, again, interest rates go up, prices tend to go down. If you're at the ready, and when you pick a house and the rates are dropping, that's even better.
Yep.
That's even better than what was happening 6, 7, 8 months ago. It was not a normal market. Okay. People think that this is not normal. Well, no, what was happening, that frenzy, that was not normal.
And it was free money, basically, and the reason that was happening is there's so many people coming here, and the rates being so low and the prices kind of being still kind of low made a perfect storm, and that's why everybody was jumping in. Now, let's say you buy now and you say, well, the rates are 5, 6, 7%, which actually right now they're pretty good. But let's say they're 7%, right? And you buy a house at a lower price than 100. Actually, we've seen that even over $100,000 less than what that house was 6 months ago. Wouldn't that be awesome to get that price? I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to worry about the monthly payment. However, buy a house $100,000 less, and then if the rates drop to where they were, boom. Just imagine you got a $100,000 discount just by being patient, getting in right now, and then
refine
again. Yeah. If we don't know if the rates are going to drop, so maybe getting a house now, because if the rates stay where they're at and they don't drop, guess what? People are still going to buy a house, just like gas. I give that example. Did you fuel up? Did you fuel up the other day?
I did.
Right? Did you pay for whatever the price is now?
I did.
So you have no choice. I mean, you have to, but you're paying the rent, which is just like paying for your gas. You have to pay. You have to live in a place. Correct. So wouldn't it be awesome to pay for your own mortgage instead of someone else's?
Affirmative. I mean, just think about it. Again, every time you pay the rent is money that doesn't come back.
What is the interest rate on rent, Angel?
Well, whatever the interest rate, it's going to be the 100% of whatever the rent is. Okay. Yep. So again, as you lay in bed and you start thinking about life, and if you're paying rent, you better start developing a plan.
Yep.
I'm not against people renting.
You need to sometimes. You have to do what you got to do at the time.
But it needs to be accompanied by a plan of action.
Yep.
And it should be, the renting part should be for a short term. Okay. And then think buying real estate is long term. Now,
exactly.
We talk about the process of buying. We haven't gone in detail. I usually take about 45 minutes to provide a buyer consultation, and I like breaking down the process. It is a tedious thing to do.
It's important, though.
It's important. I mean, I guess renting is a little bit easier, okay, because you got to go. Shopping is because compete with other renters. You find one, you fill an application, you give the deposit, and so on. Okay. Whereas buying, you have to get pre-qualified and everything that requires getting pre-qualified. In addition, now you're house hunting. And then when you're seeing 8, 9, 10 houses, we're going out and showings again. People get tired and so on. Oh, I got to take time again. I just want to relax. I'm overwhelmed. It is a tedious process. It can be, unless you get a really proactive agent that finds you your house.
2,
the
3
first
homes.
one.
Yeah.
Maybe the first one.
Yep.
I've been very fortunate.
Yeah.
I've been
many
very
times.
blessed.
This guy is amazing at that.
Boom. Here's the house.
Yep.
Sometimes we make it too easy when people say,
people get surprised. What?
Yeah.
Should I? Could I? Would I?
I don't know. I know it checks off all the boxes, but I need to see more homes because, and then as I indicated earlier, we see many more homes, and we're going back to that first one if it's still available.
Yep. And don't be surprised if we're passionate enough that we say, you know what? Do you really want to move forward with another house, or do you want to you found a home that you love?
Yeah.
Why would you want to wait? And we do it for your own good. Right? Like your mom used to say, this for your own good. So don't be surprised if we get you that home immediately. And again, Angel's been amazing at that. So,
well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We get a great mentorship. If you don't have a mentor, you don't have a coach, I highly suggest that you do so. And again, thanks for mentoring me.
Thank you.
And so again, reach out to the Grimaldo Group. We would love to be your realtors.
We're here to help. Thanks, guys, for watching. You have an amazing day.
God bless.